So let's say the same example. This example we have already seen. This example is, I think, example number maybe 16, 17. If you have, you can refer it. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out. I will not go to find all. I will find. Let me find out Q1. I can say Q1. Let's say Q3. Let's say D5. Let's say P50. Okay. Suppose we require these things for ungrouped data. Okay. Let's take solution. So for Q1, what is the procedure? Acha. Before that, what we do? Let's create a table, because first step is that you need to find out less than types. It means you can calculate this and then find out less than type. But since I'm doing for in general, let me take in general. So for that you need to draw a table. So it's not clicking. Okay, let me write down the values first. So this is the table x, f and less than cf, right? So we require x, and we have f, and then we have a less than cf. Okay. This is one. This is total. So this is the x, this is the f, and this is less than cf. What are the values of x? Take 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Similarly, we have f 2, 8, 15, 15, 7, 3. Now you can find less than cf, which is 2, 10, 10 plus 15, 25, 25, 15, 40, 47, and then finally we have a 50. So this f is going to be 50. Okay, so this is you. I think you already know, because this is similar example. Now you have to find out for Q1. So what is a Q1? What the first step says? Find I n plus 1 by 4. If it is 1, that means I can say I have to find out Q1. Okay. So if Qi is equal to this formula, that means I am interested to get the Q1. So for Q1, what is Q1? Calculate n plus 1 by 4. Okay. So what is your n plus 1 by 4? It is 51 by 4. So what would be 51 by 4? Can you tell me just fast?
12.75.
Sorry?
12.75.
1 point
12 points, sir. 12 points.
12.75. Okay.
Yes.
So where this 12.75 occurring? Which interval? Is that this interval? Is that this interval? Let me know if you're right, if I'm right or wrong. Correct? Because 12.75 means obvious this will not included in 10. This will be included in this classical, right? So this is for Q1. So corresponding value of x is going to be, that is your Q1. Therefore I can say that this implies that Q1 is equal to 4. Means one can write like 12.5 will be lesser than equal to or greater than equal to 25, therefore it is belonging to Q1. That's why you can get the values of Q1 will be directly 4. But It is not compulsory, means we have shown like this is the Q1 interval, so one can able to write directly. What about next one, Q3? I think Q3 or Q2? Q3. Okay. So what could we find for Q3? It is going to be 3 times n plus 1 by 4. Right? Calculate this one. That means 12.5 into 3. What could be that? Calculate this and tell me answer of this. Yes.
38.25.
48 point
38.25.
38.25. 38.25. So again, where it is occurring? Find out. 38 will be occurring here, right? So again, this is the Q3 ka, sorry, this is Q3 ka value. Okay, it will be here. So this is the range for Q3. So again, I will say my quartile 3 is going to be, quartile 3 is going to be, implies that quartile 3 is going to be 5. So one can understand how this basically for the group data, how these quartiles are very simple to calculate. Okay, let's go to next one. What is the next one? D5. How to calculate for D? Can you tell, anyone can tell me D5? Yes. What you have to do? What we have to do for D5? Anyone? 5 times n plus 1 by 10.
10.
Yeah, calculate this. How much it is? 251. 51 by 2.
25.5.
25.5. So again, where it is occurring? Look at 25.5 again occurring here. Q1 only, right? 25.5 means, is that Q1 or Q2? Yes, tell me. 25.5 will occur in 25 or 20 or in 40. Yes.
In 14.
Yes, correct. So this is D5 also occurring here only, D5 only, right? Therefore, I can say implies that D5 is equal to 4. Sorry, 5. Correct. What about next one? What could be next one? Can you calculate similarly D50? Yes. Calculate D50. So for P50, what could be that? 50 times n plus 1 by 100. I think it is going to be same only, 25.5. Therefore, P50 is going to be 5 only. Just calculate and then we'll go for the next part, which is quartiles for group data. Same आएगा. You will be get the same answer. You will be get the same answer for quartiles. For P50, P50 you will be get the same answer. Now, if you look at that quartile for, so this is basically, I can say quartiles for group data. When we have ungrouped data, sorry, quartiles for ungrouped data. So when you have ungrouped data, then this is the way you can find quartile, decile, percentile. Any question here? Yes, any question here? Anyone, any question?
No.
Okay, so now take down next one. Quartiles for ungrouped data. Okay, So I have already procedure for median. Median का मैंने procedure already लिखा था. Okay. So I will make change in the median only. So you can like no need to. So what could be changes here? I'm just putting that changes. Okay. So if you just follow the steps for median, the median which you have written, here you need to just write quartiles for the group data. So I'm writing for in general. Maybe it may be quartile, it may be decile, it may be percentile. Okay. The procedure is same. Procedure is same. What you have to do? Procedure is same. If it is inclusive, convert it exclusive. Find out less than type. Locate the median. Instead of median class, I will be say now quartile. I will be say quartile. Need to find out ith quartile. Ith quartile. Ith quartile class. Okay. But in this case, class I can say class interval also. But class means it is understood like, and then you need to obtain here I n by 4. I n by 4. Okay. For I'm writing for quartiles. Are you getting my point? So I n by 4. And then values of quartile means I have to write down instead of median it is going to be quartile. I can say values of ith quartiles where I takes value 1, 2, 3. All are same. All are same. What could be the formula for that now? It's going to be I. Okay, this is going to be changed. Everything. This goes. Everything goes, and this will goes. Divide by 4. This is Q I, and I is running for 1, 2, 3. Even I have written here, but you can write it down same. So what the difference I found here? Instead of I by 2, now I have here I n by 4. That much difference is. Okay. Otherwise, the procedure for obtaining the median is same as procedure for obtaining the quartile, decile, percentile. So if I talk about decile, you need to just divide by 10. If I talk about percentile, we need to just divide by 100. See, this is all basics. This is all basics which you have to just understand while calculating the problem. Okay, so while doing any problem, you need to take care whether you are finding the decile, percentile, or quartile. Okay, and then otherwise, writing the procedure is remains same in all the cases. Okay, remains same in all the cases. So I will make change in the L1 also, like here. This will change. It's everywhere you're supposed to write quartiles, not like ith quartiles, because we've written for general case. Now ith quartile class. Okay, it is not visible properly, so I will just rub it and do it right properly. So this is quartiles, not quartiles, quartile, because we have a single class, quartile class. Similarly, you can write for same, for odd. Otherwise, all procedure is going to be same. Even this here, you can write ith quartiles. Lengthen type, you can see. You have to take pre-quartile class, means above that. And here also we have So you will be get these all concepts in the any reference book. Okay. So this is the general procedure for obtaining the any problem. Like when you deal with any problem, you may come across this type of data. Okay. So just go through the entire things, like entire procedure. Then if you have any query, let me know. So I will just put out the note here. The note is yes, any query. So for note, in case of decile, divided by 10, and in case of percentile, divided by divided by 100. Okay. Is divided by 10. So this could be the difference in this case of percentile and decile. So any question? You want the formula for a decile percentile also? So I may write it down, no problem. So di is equal to L1 plus L2 minus L1. It's I n by 10 minus here upon F. I takes value 1 to up to 9. Similarly, you can add Pi, which is L1 plus L2 minus L1 I n by 100 minus here upon F, and I takes value 1 to up to 9. I hope you can write this, but I have given like for your convenience so that you can able to write it down. Yes, any question? Any question? So let me know if you have any question. Yes? No question? So let's proceed and how we will solve the problem based on group data. Let's see. This is example number 21. Let's take example number 22. So these type of problems, it is a time consuming. Okay. So we may like not solve every problem, but try to solve at least one or two problem based on that. Okay. So let's say I have this data. Let's say I have this data. Okay. So calculate all quartiles D3, D5, P27, P84 and so on for the following data. So we have given data and we need to obtain above things for this data. So how do we start? Since it is the group data, so you may understand we have to use that big formula, right? So in that scenario, you remember always like go systematically what the problem says. Okay, what the problem says? What is the first step? If it is an inclusive class, then you have to convert it is an exclusive class, right? So you may understand the data should be continuous. So first step is satisfying 10 to 100 to 140, 140 to 180 and so on. That means it is continuous class, no problem at all. Then what they are saying, calculate less than CF. So need to calculate less than CF. So let us find out less than CF data. Take down solution. So we have to create again same table like we have made for previous problem. Sorry. So 1 will be for class interval, 1 will be the lessons here, and 1 will be the frequency. Another 1 will be the total. Maybe not. So this is your CI, this is your F, this is your lessons here. So it is 100 to 140, 140 to 180, 180 to just hanged, I think. So it is one. It's not writing. Just a minute. I'm again opening that notepad. So it is 100 to 140, 140 to 180, 180 to 200, 200 to 220. Let me know if I have any maybe any mistakes. Oh, just a minute. So 200
Is
to 200 to 220 is done. Then 220 to 240, then 240 to 260, I think 260 to 300. Okay, and then we have F here, so we can go with F, which is 14, 45, 52, 8080, 3232, 2424, 2323. See, these data are very like big, so you need to use calculator only. Okay, so make sure that you are using with correct additions so that there could not be any mistakes. So 14. Let me know whether and this less than CF is right or wrong. Use calculator and just check it. So I think total will be 270. Just checked out, which is your n. N is summation of f. Yes, is that matching?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now based on what is the asking, you can calculate the answers for that. Now so we do the calculation for quartiles. Now they are saying find all quartiles. Okay. तो अभी क्या करेंगे हम लोग केवल एक दो क्वार्टाइल निकालेंगे बाकी रेस्ट वाला जाएंगे. So let's find out, for example, Q1 निकालते हैं. Okay, let's find out Q1. So for Q1 what you have to find out? Remember what the formula says? For Q1 you need to obtain less than type CF and you have to find out IN by 4. IN by 4 means it is, if I is 1 we'll need to find out N by 4. So your N is like, you know what is your N, correct? So it's taking a lot of time. Just a minute. So N is equal to 270. So you can find N by 4. So what is your N by, how much it is? 67.5. Is that right? Your N by 4 is coming 67.5. And now this 67.5 is occurring in which interval? That you have to find out. Okay. So I think it is occurring at this interval. This one. Okay. So you need to get this particular interval. Are you getting my point? And based on this, so this is the your range for Q1. And once you know the range for Q1, problem is solved. So I can say 67 will be occurring in this interval first time. Therefore we have a class interval. I can write like this: 67.5 lies first time in the interval. What is the interval? 180 to 200. So what could be your L1? So you can define everything. L1 is 180, L2 is 200, your F is 52, your CF is above that. Above CF will be always above of your quartile, so which is 59, which is 59. And what is required? सब हो गया I think ना. And N by 4 you have already opted. Now apply the formula. Q1 is equal to L1, which is 180, plus L2 minus L1, which is 200 minus 180, then N by 4, which is 67.5, minus CF, which is 59. You see, I am not writing the formula again here because I have just, once you write twice and thrice, now you will remember the formula, so no need to write it down. Only thing is that you need to do the calculation. So this is 180, and if you just do the calculation using calculator of this part, you may get answer, I think 3.2692. Let me know. And this is nothing but 183.2692. Do the calculation and let me know whether this is the correct answer or not. This could be your answer. Yes, if anyone got the answer, let me know.
Yes, sir. Same.
Same answer, sir.
Yeah, good. So now you can find for Q2. Let's find out for Q2. So what could be that? So let's wait for Q2. So for Q2, what you have to find out? You have to find out 2n by 4. So you have already obtained n by 4, right? Which is 67.5. So if you just multiply by 2, what you will be getting? 135. Correct? Check it. So now 135 will be occurring which interval? Is that interval? Is this interval? Next one. So you can put the rectangle balls there. You can mark something like that so that you can get that interval. Means you can able to identify that interval. So if we say, you can write 135 lies first time interval 200 to 200 to 220, and hence one can able to get it done. I will say uh, so you try to compute that. I think you can be able to compute it. So my interval is going to be now 135, like 135 just a minute, it's hang. Anyways, you can start calculating. Don't wait for the screen. Okay. You find out what 135 lies which.
29.22, sir.
Sorry, क्या है आंसर?
29.2307.
Just check it once again. Check it once again.
Okay, sir.
Close it. It's taking a lot of time. So you may get that interval which is 200 to 220. So you can get Q2 which is 200 plus 220 minus 200 and 135 minus CF. So CF is now this time your interval is this one, right? For Q2 you need to get from this interval. So your CF will be 111. Right? This is the I think this is the interval in this case. Maybe this one. So you may get Q2 ka value from here, right? So CF will be now 111. So once you get CF will be 111, substitute here and divided by F. So F is going to be how much it is? Just a minute, let me see. F is 80. So we'll get 80. So if you just simplify this one, you may get Q2 ka answer 206. Is that correct? Yes. Are you getting the
Yes,
answer?
sir.
Yeah. So you may get answer is 206 if you calculate. Please check it. So I think majority somebody is getting answer 209, somebody getting answer 206. But I think the answer is 206.
Answer, sir.
Sorry,
Same
206.
answer, sir.
Same answer, na? Good, 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 good. So Nisha is given the answer
Yes,
206.
sir. Same answer 206.
Yeah, correct. So answer is 206. Similarly, one can compute Q3, right? So I will give the answer for Q3. You work out. So we can go ahead. Okay, we can go ahead with that next part. और immediately can calculate Q ना फटाफट calculate कर लो चलो. So for Q3 के लिए क्या आता है आंसर बोलो चलो फटाफट. I hope everybody is calculating. So for this you need to calculate 3n by 4. जो आंसर आता है 202.5. तो उसका इंटरवल फिर चेंज होगा. द नेक्स्ट इंटरवल विल बी 202 कहाँ पे आएगा दिस ईयर. तो नेक्स्ट इंटरवल जो होगा दैट वुड बी योर नेक्स्ट इंटरवल का आंसर एंड दिस इज द योर नेक्स्ट इंटरवल. करेक्ट. So this is the I can say Q3 का interval. So you will be get Q3 का interval from here. मीन्स अभी क्या होता है मालूम है. सपोज मेरा आंसर में Q3 निकाला. I found Q3 calculated, but my answer is coming to 50. My answer is coming to 50. Is that right or wrong? Yes, anyone? I found Q3 doing by calculation like this, like this. So is this my answer is right or wrong? How do we identify? Yes, anyone?
वैल्यू सर उसी मिडिल क्लास में लाई करेगा सर.
Exactly. That means you are wrong. Why you are wrong? Because of you may understand this Q3 is occurring in this interval. तो आपका जो भी Q3 का आंसर्स आएगा that always lies between 220 to 240 के बीच में ही होगा. It can't be below that and can't be above that. Make sure that. Okay. So अगर मैं यहाँ पे कैलकुलेशन कर रहा हूँ किसी का आंसर 222 आ रहा है that means you are wrong. Because my interval itself my Q3 का Q2 का वैल्यू उसके अंदर आना चाहिए. But means due to some wrong calculation you may be getting the different answer. Okay. So take care always proper. You should get the proper answers. You should get always the proper answers. Otherwise, like there's some calculation problem will be there. So if you again do the calculation, 202 lying which interval? I think that interval is 220 to 240. Therefore, I can write Q3 का आंसर्स जो आएगा वो आ रहा है 227.1875. Is that right or wrong? Let me know.
Yes, sir. Same answer.
Good. Please do the calculation because I think we have done thrice and this is the fourth, fifth time because median also we are obtaining same. Okay. So I'm waiting for others answer like others response whether they have done it or not. Then we move ahead to the next part D3. So you have to go for D3. So how do you calculate for D3? So for D3 you need to calculate 3n by 10 which is I think 81. So you can search for the interval 81 occurring which interval. So again 81 occurring in Q1. So this is again for D3, right? And then based on that your interval is 180 to 200. 180 to 200. Is that answer is going to be changed little bit. So therefore D3 will be calculated because the interval is now to 180 to 180 to 200. Therefore D3 is going to be 180 plus this is the 20 into 81 minus CF. So CF is 59 divided by F. So your F is 52. So if you do the calculate this, check it, you may get answer 188.46154. Just do the calculation and let me know the answer. Yes, anyone got the answer?
Yes, sir. Same answer.
Yeah. Anyone else got the same answer? Go to chat box and write down. Go to chat box and write down capital Y or small y. So see, this is the way you have to do all the practicals problem in your practicals. Okay. Since the this new practical that means the upcoming practical is going to be lengthy. Okay. So I will do the few examples. I will try to solve few examples. The rest practicals like less problems you have to do it by yourself. Maybe I can say today is 4, right? Maybe we will be get I think 1 or 2 more lectures, maybe 2 3 lectures, and then later on we will not get the lectures. But you finish it this practical, okay? Because in this practical almost all theory part is done, all theory part where you can able to solve the problem, and few examples I have already done in the theory part, okay? So you need to just cross check your answers, like we can do it in the practical sessions. Yes, anyone calculated for next part for D8 I think. Is it D8? Yeah, D8. Yes, anyone
So,
calculate?
sir,
Huh.
sir, for next practical, so what will be the last submission date?
No, so when I start the practicals, from
Okay.
that day onward we will consider the practical days. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So hopefully I will be maybe tomorrow or I think from the Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday will be, I think Tuesday we will start that practical because and I think Ashish sir portion is already over, right? Maybe sir, I just talked to sir. So sir told my portion will be almost going to be over. So in case if the sir will not take that lecture, so I will manage that lecture. So I will continue to take 2-3 lectures like maybe today. I think Abhi's next lecture Ashish sir का lecture रहेगा ना?
Yes, sir. Ashish, sir. Physics.
Yeah, so I will take them lectures also because सर का portion हो गया है तो फिर we can continue with like जितना हो सकता है उतना हम लोग finish करेंगे. Yes, anyone
Okay.
calculated D8 का answers? Can tell me that answers. अच्छा ये जो लास्ट में कुछ कुछ बच्चे हैं they have written their roll number in this way or somebody have not written their number like so you can follow like your friends numbers like कैसे आपके friends ने कैसा लिखा 908 then Geeta Patel like that so Anushka is written Anushka bracket with 730 better you can follow same like tendency so that now Chandraketika Patel you have not written your number write down your number then Ganesh Hanifa, Nisha. You have written Nisha. You have written your number, but write like your number will be first and then in bracket your name. Then Rishi, Roshan. You have not written your numbers. Put your roll numbers, okay? And maybe your exams like first internal exam maybe the after your maybe the Diwali. So you start preparing for the first internal, okay? अच्छा जिसको रोल नंबर नहीं मिला है प्लीज collect your roll number as soon as possible okay because roll number नहीं मिला है मतलब क्या होगा बाद में फिर प्रॉब्लम नहीं होना चाहिए because there are see similarly it's happened for SY students also SY में बहुत सारे बच्चों को रोल नंबर मिला नहीं है तो वो क्या है then you are not eligible for the exams okay without roll number you are not eligible for the exams so I think Hina Sheikh has given answer 192.071 and Sejal Sujit, Nisha, their answers are matching. Hina, will you just check your calculations? I think I'm sure with that in your calculation having some mistake. Otherwise, your steps and procedures is definitely going to right. Okay, just check your calculation. So answer is I think 235. So D8 answer. See, I have not written anything here. You do it, please do it. Just fill this all blanks here, which turns out to be 235.625. Take up to 4 digits. Better to like you may for significant figures. Then I think for you need to now there's a lot of calculations. So you take a pause and then you can start working on that. You need to calculate P27 and then finally we have a P84, right? So I'll just give the answer for this. If you can able to do it, you try out. Otherwise, you might do it like later on. But the calculation is remain same like as you did for the quartiles. It's going to be same for percentiles, decile, and so on. So for this, you need to calculate 27 into n by 100. Okay. So if you just calculate this, you will get 72.9. 72.9 again occurring in same interval. Can you see? We'll get the same interval which is 180 to 200. So if you just calculate that term, so your P27 is going to be 180 plus 20 into 72.9 minus 59 whole thing divided by 52. Therefore, you can calculate this E27, which is 185.34615. I hope you'll get this answer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Only thing is that it is required a lot of time for doing these calculations. So you work according to your capacity. Okay. There is no need of hurry. So at least I'll give the answer for this. You can verify it later on. Similarly, we have for 84, sorry, P84. So P84 answer is going to be 243.1666. So you might try out those answers are working properly or not.
Sir, what are your topics for the internal test?
Unit 1, unit 1.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can go to GC and you can download that syllabus. Everything is there in syllabus. Even there is a lot of quizzes there. You can work on that quiz. Same type of, like, the type will be the same. Even you can do the practice, like how the question is asking based on the quiz. Okay, so at least you can get the idea what type of question can be expected in your exam, internal examination.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you do this. Yeah. Anyone? Abhishek Pandey ji. Abhishek Pandey, can you hear me? Abhishek Pandey. Yeah. Any other question? Today's lectures, any doubt? So many things we have covered today. Okay. So you see this video later on, or maybe if you have any notebook, you can refer it. And the next class we will see. Like tomorrow we have again lectures. So we'll see the next part, like how you solve the problem. This is based on the calculation, so there may chance that your answer could be wrong while doing any calculations. Okay, so how we can do it, how we can find the answers using the graphical method. Okay, so we have studied, I think, more than 3-4 method to get the answers using a graphical method, like less than CF type we have drawn, and histogram we have done, right? Then stem and leaf diagram we have seen, and so on. So we will see slowly, like how do you calculate median using some graphical technique. Any other question you have in your mind, you can ask. Yes.
No, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So you try to solve more examples based on that, and then we'll meet in next session. Okay. Good luck. See you. Yes, Ashish sir. I have already make you host.
Thank you, Rahul sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
ठीक है सर.